Hey Scorpio, this is Olivia from Dice Tarot. I'm here to do your monthly reading for February. I'm going to go ahead and dive in and get started here. Let's see what we have for you today, or for the month of February 2021, not the day. Let's see. What is the most important thing for Scorpio to be made aware of? Well, you've got 2 cards already, and this one's wanting to stick too. So you got 3, and the first one is on the bottom. Ooh. Now this is the High Priestess in reverse. Now this is telling me that either something was revealed through the High Priestess, somebody that's spiritual that could be around you, or it could be your own energy, knowing you know something, you're aware of something. Something was revealed to you through direct contact, because you are very spiritual as far as intuition. And you have the Fool in the upright. Interesting. So the High Priestess has revealed something to you, which is the same as you using your intuition. And whatever it is, it makes you want to take a leap of faith and try something risky. Well, if you have strong faith, it won't be risky, but there's definitely something here that you're wanting to try that's different. Wow. And what you're feeling in your gut is the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is telling me that you see something very clearly now. There's no more fog. You see everything for what it is. You know its worth or worthlessness. You know what that is. If it's choices you're making, maybe you've been making bad choices in your life. Maybe it's been bad choices and decisions about work. I think it's more, it could be either though, really. But there's definitely some clarity here. And this can also be clarity also. Something has really come to your attention. Something has awoken you. And then what you're thinking about, you're hoping there's going to be some good news here. Or you're looking for good news. You're not hoping, you're looking for good news. And it may have something to do with work. Or it could be something passionate. Maybe you're expecting something to come in that's going to make you feel passionate about it. Maybe it'll be a new beginning. Maybe it'll be another job or a new job, or maybe it'll be a person. Whatever it is, you can expect for it to be good. Canaries. Cardinals. Those are cardinals. I don't know much about them, except they have a beautiful song. Oh, it could be in the spring. You might get news in the spring about something. Because cardinals don't come out until the spring, at least where I live. Interesting. And then the energy that, your recent past, I should say, the King of Wands in reverse. Now this could be your energy where you feel like you were not really in control of what was going on in your life. Maybe there was a situation that made you feel like you weren't able to handle it. This is kind of showing me that the King of Wands is in reverse is somebody that has lost their balance. There's not a... Usually this is somebody that's very confident and assured of themselves, and they pursue whatever they want, but in the reverse, it's like the self-confidence has been diminished in some way. Something that made you feel out of balance, something that hurt you. Now, this could be a person beside you, but it could also be you. I'm going to leave it at you for now until we do clarifying. And then the near future energy. The Seven of Swords. This is somebody taking advantage of you. That could be where this pain comes from. This hurt. This is hurt from this King of Wands. Somebody's hurt them pretty bad. And this also talks about theft, cheating, betrayal, deceitfulness. There's something here that I think what it is that you were too open, Scorpio. You were too open and you allowed people to take advantage of you. I think that's going to be ending. I do believe that. Because you are starting to see things more clearly now. And you know what the past has been like. And you're not going to let that crap happen again. So let's see how this works out. This is interesting. And then this energy here is going to be you by the time you do the reading. Yeah, you're going to be setting up. You're going to set boundaries for yourself. Somebody has to protect you. It's going to have to be you. You cannot let opposition, people that don't believe in you, that have little faith in you or just want to use you, you're not going to let that happen. You're not going to let that happen. You're going to protect yourself. You're not going to be defensive, but you're just definitely going to protect yourself. It's not going to be like verbal. It's going to be, they'll feel the energy. They will feel the energy. So then the next card is the energy that's around you you're unaware of. The Three of Wands in reverse. This could be you. This could be somebody is either giving up on you or you're giving up on them. It could go either way, but I feel like it's more like you're giving up on a situation that was supposed to come in. And it could be a person, it could be, some kind of financial windfall, but it's not happening. It's maybe slower than what you anticipated. Interesting. This guy's been coming out in almost every reading. It's the Hangman. I wish I knew what ruled him, because that could tell me why it's like this, something to do with astrology. But anyway, this is the Hangman. This is you taking out time to go deep within yourself and to be enlightened about a situation, to find out if you are on the right path, if what you're doing is correct. Because maybe this is giving you like a little, ooh, I'm not sure energy, Maybe you're just looking for more clarity. You've got clarity here, but maybe you're looking for more. Or maybe it's got something to do more with the pentacles that have fallen out of this person's pocket. Maybe you think that there should be more money and it's just not happening. And then the last card is potential outcome. Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's you opening up. Opening your heart and your mind. And being open to receiving things that you didn't think you were going to get, perhaps. You're open for it, but I'm not sure if it's coming to you yet. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. This is a fear of rejection. Now that can be fear of rejection from the kind of work that you do, or it could be from people that you feel are going to reject you if you have to start being defensive, if you have to start putting up a barrier for yourself. And that's okay. It's not their problem. It's you that has to take care of you. This energy could be something that's from your past. Maybe you've been neglected in your past life. Maybe at an early childhood. Maybe you felt neglected and you feel like that's just normal. It's not, though. That's not normal energy. This might be something that you need to call out karma on and see why do you feel that way? Were you a middle child or something like that? Alright, let's see what else. I'm going to clarify with the baby cards, or the little deck. I don't mean babies, little deck. Let's start with that High Priestess in reverse. This is interesting. I'm wondering what was revealed. Unless it's got something, clarity, and clarity. It's interesting. It is interesting here. But I think this is your energy where you felt like somebody belittled you, is what it feels like. That's belittlement. And that can throw somebody right off kilter. They don't know what to do. Because you are the King of Wands energy. And in the upright, this is a king that knows what's going on. They know their worth. They know their abilities. It's the kind of energy that this person doesn't. He has endless energy and can pursue until they get what they want. All right, let's clarify that High Priestess in reverse. There's that Three of Wands again. You knew that something wasn't going to come through. You knew it. And by golly, because you knew it, it actually manifested. And it's the energy that's around you that you're not aware of. You manifested something not coming in. I don't know if it's a person or money or a job. It's something that you knew it wasn't going to happen. And when you think like that, that's what manifests. That's what I mean when you guys think. Think positive. Don't. If this is something that you really expected, in your heart you wanted it to, but you just thought you knew. You know, that's, I get that card a lot where it says, you don't need to know everything, and you don't need to know everything. So when you get negative thoughts like this that come in your mind, like it's not going to happen, that does actually manifest. Does that make sense to you guys? Let's clarify the Fool in the upright. Oh, now you have the Page. Double. But he's in reverse here. I'm telling you, this leap of faith is not good news for you. There's something bad that's going to happen if you take a leap of faith. Don't take a leap of faith. I'm telling you, it's not good for you. It's going to be bad news. It was what was crossing you. You know what it tells me? I don't think you wanted it to happen. Whatever this Three of Wands, I think you manifested this deliberately. And it's like you took a leap of faith in hope that it wouldn't happen. And sure enough, you got bad news about something that didn't come through. You manifested, and now you've got your answer. You took a leap of faith, knowing that if you manifested, or if you thought it, that it was going to happen. That's self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's not always a good thing. Because you need to let the divine decide for you in a situation like that. That's like giving up your will, your free will. That's a different story. Anyway, let's keep going here. This Seven of Cups in reverse, there is some clarity here. If you're going to make a decision, you know now what it is that you want. But you know what? I think whatever this was that you did that you thought wasn't going to come in and it manifested, I don't know if you wanted it to or not. The Nine of Cups is unhappiness. There's a lack of fulfillment. There's a lack of joy. And there's a lack of celebration. You may have sabotaged yourself. I think you did. The Page of Wands in the upright. You do have faith that there is going to be good news coming in. I think you're looking for something different than whatever this Three of Wands was. This could be waiting for something that comes in over a body of water. This could be distance. Maybe you were hoping something from the distance was coming in, whatever that might be to you. Let's clarify the King of Wands in reverse. I think you're thinking about making a move. I think that you're not happy where you are. I think this disappointment that you manifested unknowingly or knowingly, either way, has made you unhappy. You see things clearly, but it's not making you happy. And I think the Page of Wands with the Hierophant here is telling me that you've decided that you're going to stay on your spiritual path. And maybe that's why you chose to manifest something to not come in. Because it didn't come in and you got the bad news to prove it. You took a leap of faith knowing that if you manifested, there was a good possibility that it wouldn't happen, and it's not happening. That's so twisted if you think about it, but it's the way the universe works, I'm telling you. It's the way the divine has created this world for us. It might have had something to do, maybe you were dealing with somebody that was a cheater, and maybe this in your near future could be like a confirmation. Let's see what we got here. You might be thankful that you're single if you're single. Otherwise, if this is some kind of cheating or betrayal or deceitfulness, you don't want to have anything to do with it. You'd rather be single. Wow. That's why you did this. You set yourself up to manifest something to not come. And sure enough, it's not coming. You've got bad news already and you know it's not coming. And this is a confirmation that you don't want somebody like this in your life. You'd rather be single. If that makes sense to you. Well, that's kind of sad. It's almost like a manipulation of the divine, but at the same time, you knew that you wanted to stay on your spiritual path, and you didn't have the place or the space to deal with something that could be deceitful. So you warded it off by manifesting it through thinking. Gosh, that's really complicated. This is you protecting yourself. And I can see now why it's here. You didn't feel safe with, if this is a person that was supposed to come, you didn't feel safe with them coming. You saw them as opposition because you're in a spiritual zone, in a sense, in your mind. And you don't want that to be interrupted. Wow. Yeah. This is the Seven of Cups in the upright. You've got it in the reverse over here, but the Seven of Cups in the upright is, this is almost like telling me right away that the Seven of Wands, this is you protecting yourself from those things that you thought were good for you, but they weren't. It's like you're trying to eliminate the fogginess of making decisions, and you'd rather just block it all off instead of taking a choice that could possibly be hurtful again, if there was some hurt here. The only hurt I see is you being in reverse. There was something there. It was belittlement or something that just totally, because you're strong as a person. You're the King of Wands in the upright, in a sense. You know, nothing can deter you from anything. But with the King in reverse, this is telling me this is somebody that was pretty powerful against you. It was painful, hurtful. Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Yeah. That tells me that you're working on eliminating this kind of energy. You don't want it. It's like you're doubling down on it. Wow, that's deep. The Hangman. I think this is you trying to figure out, what do I need to do? I mean, it's like you already know that you want to stay on a spiritual journey, or whatever that is for you. This Hierophant with the Page of Wands. That was good news. Whatever you did here was, with the Hierophant here, you did the right thing. You actually did do the right thing. I was questioning it a while ago with this not being happy. But, you know, if it was something you were expecting, I can understand a little unhappiness because you found out some negative stuff. That's okay. You learned a lesson. If it was karmic, it's over. You learned your lesson. You probably forgave them and asked for forgiveness, and you released it to the divine. Oh, wow. That's another confirmation that you were on the right track. You made the right decision. Because you could have gotten hurt really bad. The divine delivered this message to you, or will, in the month of February, if you don't already know it now. You made the right decision. It's fair. Justice in your favor. But now you're open up again. You're opening your heart and your mind, and you're being more diligent about yourself, because you're still going to have your barriers up, and you have to, because obviously in this world, choices you make may not be good, even if it seems like it is. That's sad that we have to be that way. With opening up your heart and mind, it's almost like you're feeling like, I would like to go back to a time, with the Six of Swords, back to a time when things were smoother and not as choppy and unpredictable. Boy, you're really sensitive and very, very in tune with who you are. That is very powerful. You see the world the way the divine sees it. That's what I'm getting here. You know enough to know how to work things out of your life without even saying the words. But this fears me a little bit for you, because the Five of Pentacles is not you leaving somebody behind, but somebody left you behind. Somebody from your past. That's what it is. Somebody hurt you when they left. Wow. That's really sad. And all of that caused all of this. But you know what you want now. You know you can be open, but you just know that you have to have boundaries. Boy, that's a big lesson to learn. That's a life. You know, I'm wondering why the World card isn't here. You have gone through a major life event, and you should have gotten the World. And maybe that'll show up during the month of February. This is the monthly. Maybe it'll show up somewhere in February. So let's just get an energy card and see how you feel, because you sure definitely feel like you're in touch with things. The thinking man. This makes sense, because this is what you're thinking. This is the thinking position, and you were thinking for something good to come out of this, and it did, and you were rewarded by the divine saying, yes, you were still on your spiritual path, and you made the right choice. You are a thinker. Oh my God, are you a thinker? Oh my God, that just... I hope you guys can follow me. I think you can, because I kind of explained everything, but this is absolutely, positively the most beautiful, self-reliant, self-protecting person that I've ever met in my life. Absolutely 100%. That's why you're the Scorpio. You know when to let that stinger come out and do what needs to happen. But inside, you're soft and mushy in love. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Alright, I hope that helps you, Scorpio. I sure do. And I will see you during the rest of February. Until then, namaste. Be safe.